Hello everyone. Today I will be showing you parts of my custom Sims 3 world based on the Sims Bustin Out. It has been a while since I last uploaded. I'm back in school and in my 30s and with a full-ish time job, so I can't dedicate a lot of time to this project, but it is almost done. I'm mostly finishing up all the filler lots in the world. Um, all all the lots and surrounding areas that are directly from Bustin' Out are finished. I also finished creating all the Sims I plan to include with the download as well. So now all that is left is finishing the extra lots, polishing some of the neighborhood decor and landscape, and fixing any routing issues I can find. I'm trying to finish this by the end of the year. I've been working on this since 2020. Today I want to show you around Mom's neighborhood, since this is where you start out in the game. In Sims Bustin' Out, Mom lives on a farm, so I've of course made this area of the map farmlands. Mom's house is right here in the center. Her neighbors are the Burb household from The Sims 1, with Tiffany, Brad, John, and their dog, Tucker. Across the street is a horse training grounds and the equestrian center. There's a farmer's market and diner, which is the grocery store. Next to that is Lucy's Burlesque Show. Is Lucy's Burlesque and Barn Show, which is a Western themed bar and also a live show venue inside the barn. And then connected to the farmlands is a winery. We're going to start in Mom's house with Fran Fufara. If you're not familiar with The Sims Bustin' Out, Fran Fufara is kind of like the main girl on the cover, and she's in the intro, and she's also the default sim when you go into create a sim. So here's Mom's house. There's Mom. And then her everyday is her outfit from the Sims 1 console. So yeah, I'll take us around the neighborhood around here. I'll show you more of the immediate area around Mom's house. I try to keep everything pretty much one-to-one with what you see in the console version. We got the Goths. I need to give them a better car. I feel like this red truck really suits her. Because in the game, if you don't give Sims a car, they just default to like the cheapest car. Another change I made was I gave, oh, her garden's dying. Tend to your garden. You give her a little garden to go along with, she lives on a farm, so she might as well have a garden. They give her a self-employed career as a painter. So let's go check out the training ground. We'll go here. We have Dina Caliente. She's a child, which I think lines up with the timeline. In this world, the timeline is events directly after the Sims 1 console and before the events of The Sims 2. And then also, if you've played Herb's Sims in the City, this takes place before Herb's. So here's one of the Sims. She's Jade Star. She is the default sim from Herb's Sims in the City. And in this timeline, I have her as a teen. These are two parents. And then this is the mother of Genghis Lincoln. He's one of the NPCs from Central Station. This is the horse training grounds. Over here is the grocery store. Here's the equestrian center. I tried to add subway stations to a lot of the lots. So, because it's a rather large world and a lot of things are, I try to condense everything, but it's still very large. So I figured, and who doesn't love good public transit? I might remove this stoplight here because I think having these is better for like more rural areas than having stoplights and on everything single spot. I also need to fix this very sharp drop off. As you can see, it's a literal sharp angle, so I need to smooth that out. Down there is the Arts District. A little view of that. Visit that later. Here is the Burb household. I wonder if anyone's home. But yeah, we can check out this layout. I believe the description of the household was that Brad was trying to get away from the city, and that's why they moved to the country, or that's why they moved to Old Town. Tiffany loves this; she loves the city, but so there's that fun dynamic. Here's the upstairs with a master bedroom, children's room. This is John's room, and then a guest room, backyard. We have a little pond. I think there's fish in here. Here's a barn. They don't have any horses yet, but you can give them horses. Okay, back to Fran. She is talking with, is this their mom? Yeah, Night Caliente. We have Dina's mom. Oh yeah, and their dad. Dina and Nina's dad. I don't know where Nina is. We'll explore them later. This is the other house. Um, I did fix this ledge here. Got a mud room. For some of the empty houses, I try not to over decorate, just kind of leave them pretty minimal furniture. There's a horse barn. Oh, she's taken mom's car. That's fine. I set the market up to be kind of like a local farmers market where they have fresh produce. And then in the fall season, there's a haunted house that pops up here. This a tourist. So that's the local farmers market. And then directly next to that, is this open yet? Lucy's Burlesque and wait, what was it called? Lucy's Burlesque and Show Barn. This is the barn. Yeah, dance floors, music, live show stage here. And then in the barn, or not, in the bar, we have a little burlesque stage for the dancers or live, or, a live band can play or you participate in karaoke. Back here, bathrooms, the changing room for the dancers. Up above, we have more seating and a pool table game, which I forgot to. Whenever these are here, I like to do. That's another one. game looked like in the Sims console. I think it was like a strip poker thing. Not sure. But more seating. Yeah, this is Lucy's Burlesque and Live Show Barn. Oh, here's our brother. I also added in the Sims from the first console game. So a brother, Patrick, who's married to May, which is one of the party girls from the Sims 1 console. She's the one who's missing from the Sims Bustin' Out. You can only have 4 Sims per household. And then you have the sister, Patricia, who's married to Randy, who's the male, the guy from the Party Guys, who's May's equivalent. Anyway, so in this storyline, um, we have Patrick because when you start the Sims 1, he's the default sim in Create a Sim, and your default name is Pat. So I named him Patrick and Patricia, and they're twins. They both have 2 children. Um, so like I said, these events take place after the events of the Sims 1 console. Let's go to the winery and see how she gets there. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, not every single lot has a subway station because I felt like that might be just too much. But I did try to put one at least at every like corner or like very important lots. Here's the winery. Um, Directly next to the Tootie household. Show you that. I kept it, as close to the original as possible, like I could. The addition I added were bikes, because like I said, if you don't give them a default, like a preferred vehicle, they default to sloppy jalopy. So, in order to avoid seeing a bunch of those around, um, I gave, I gave, I tried to give every sim a car, and I gave these guys bikes because I felt like that fit better than giving each one of them a car. And I got the idea to make a winery right next door because in the game, all you can kind of see is like this is your view, kind of. And there was like a row of trees. I was like, oh, how perfect would it be for a winery to be right here? And then it's connected to the farmlands. I think it's like a nice transition. But we can explore that household later. Not really inspired by anything specific. I think I kind of kept it vaguely inspired by like Spanish architecture based on the name, which the name is just Spanish for old vineyard, I think. So, but yeah, here you have a bar where you can taste wine, taste or buy wine or nectar. Um, let's turn on the lights. Kitchen, you can get food here. And then in the basement is a cellar. And I have a little outdoor area as well. You also get married here. Yeah, I feel like this lot's very pretty. That's pretty much it for the farmland area. Give a nice overview of So that's Mom's neighborhood. I'd like to make more videos showcasing more of the lots and the surrounding areas. So let me know which families, which households, or which lots you want to see. Next, but the next video I'll probably work on is showcasing some more of the houses, like probably going to either Mimi's place or Dudley's trailer. But yeah, let me know. But that's it for now. Thank you for watching.